digital personal data protection rules. You can say important for your mains exam, and especially either in, you can say, paper 2, clear. So it is important for your paper 2, so they can ask you in your governance topic, or you can say your polity also. So that is the choice of UPSC where they want to ask. But this topic, digital personal data protection rules, clear. So this topic is important for your mains exam. Now first of all, you have to understand what is personal data, clear, because whenever you start this topic, so it is very important to understand personal data. So personal data can be any information of an individual, like its name, clear, its where location, clear, it can be the email ID, it can be any sensitive data like your PAN card, Aadhaar number, clear, your telephone number, clear, it can be, you can say, in your health information or health data, clear. So data can be anything, clear. So ultimately when you read these rules, so they first define what is personal data, clear. Although in today's time of social media, it is very difficult to classify or differentiate between personal and non-personal data, clear. But no doubt this rule has tried to define the, or you can say give a clarity on what is personal data, number one, clear. Number two, as the name suggests, protection. We are protecting from whom and what, clear. So first of all, companies, clear. So as per these rules, companies are requested, or you can say companies are advised, or you can say given a order that you will take minimum data from the individuals, clear. Or you can say whatever data is required, that only you will take, clear. So for example, I am providing coaching, clear. So you join me, clear. If suppose you join me, I will take only minimum data from you, like your name, phone number, email ID, clear, any previous attempts if you have given. So this kind of data I need from your side, clear. But I cannot ask you that where you live, clear. So that is not required for me, clear. Or you can say how many family members are there in your house. So ultimately this kind of data is not required by me, clear. Or you can say what is your family annual income. So this kind of data is not required by me. So ultimately or you can say when you take admission in any coaching or school, so minimum data is needed, clear. No other data is required, clear. So ultimately you can say these rules say that companies, you will take minimum data, whatever is essential. Okay, so you will not take every information, clear, of that individual, clear. So minimum data. So ultimately this rules focus on that companies must collect minimum data. Second, what they says to the companies, or what this rule says to the companies, that if suppose any data you have taken from an individual, clear, so that data has to be removed after 3 years if that individual is not active on your platform, clear. तो अगर suppose कर लो you joined my coaching, clear, and in that case if suppose you are there, clear, for this year, clear, and for next 3-4 years we have no connection, so it is obligatory on me to remove your data, clear, whatever data I have stored. So after 3 years, or you can say if in 3 years you inactive on my platform, so I have to remove your data, clear. So ultimately data has to be removed, clear. Next, if you see, this rule also says this thing, that whatever company is collecting the data, they are required to store the data within the country, that is within India only. If they are storing outside the country also, so they have to take permission from the government, clear. So this is what you can say that the company has to tell, clear. Similarly, if suppose now sometimes what happen, can someone can steal the data from my system also, clear. Or you can say someone can hack my system, clear. So ultimately they can steal the information, or you can say data whatever I have stored. So in that scenario it is the duty or responsibility of the person, clear, or you can say the company, to inform the breach of data within 72 hours, clear. So ultimately we have Digital Data Protection Board, Clear? So that they have to inform in 72 hours. Clear? So as a UPSC student as well as a responsible citizen, you must know about these rules. Clear? Because it is, you can say it is your right to know these rules. Clear? You also know and you make aware others also. Clear about these rules. Clear? So this is what you can say, this is the obligation on the company. Clear? This is the obligation on the company. Similarly, there are some rights given to the individual also. Clear? Like, so you can say these are some orders on the companies. Similarly, there are some rights given to the individual also. Like if suppose any company is taking my data, so it is on my consent that I want to give or not. So ultimately that company has to, you can say, get a consent from me, number one. Number two, I also have a right to withdraw my data. Clear? So ultimately, if suppose I have given a data to someone, clear, and I request them that you please remove this data, clear, so they have to do it. They have to do it. Third, as a person, if I have given some of my data to someone, so if I want to correct that data, so that right also I have. Clear? So ultimately, this digital personal data protection rules, clear, is about your, you can say, is important for your exam. So I have tried to make you explain that what this bill, or you can say what this rules talks about. Clear?